Alright guys, so we have that Cruising Iowa event, and I've already explored 6 of the 12 towns, so I left 6 for us to discover, and there is quite a few different locations. I'm surprised they actually managed to fit 12 towns into the DLC, so that's actually really impressive for the amount of space. The major difference is we only have to travel 100 miles in order to unlock one of the towns, and it's either to or from one of these towns. So we have quite a bit of towns to do, but we have 3 episodes to do them in, so I figure if we do 2 per day, we should be able to get all of them unlocked in no time. So the event ends September, so we have tons of time to do this, and I'm just going to close that. And actually, you know what? I forgot to see what we needed. Okay. I'm not sure which town we want to go to. We'll have to kind of reference to this to see what town we're going to be going to. So let's go to jobs and set either external or the other one. Okay, so I think that's not the one that I want. I want the external market. And let's see here. We need something that goes to Council Bluffs, which is a very interesting name for a city. All right. So let's see if we can't find something that goes that direction. At least from where we are. Council Bluffs. There's one right here for 5,000. We can take that one right now. And it is over 100 miles, so that will count as that city being unlocked. We'll take this one for sure. So we'll begin delivery, and then we'll go pick this load up. And it's just a matter of backing into the location that we need to. So let's see here.
Time to get the job done.
Do I have... I don't know why our lights are not on. I think I was going to upgrade our truck. But I'm gonna hold off on that. Okay, so how are we on gas? We could probably get some gas, but I'm not going to that gas station. It looks really hard to get in and out of.
Go straight on.
Alright, so we just need to go across here, and it's right there actually, so it's not too far. And yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll unlock that city, and then we'll... we just got some sleep and we got some gas. Reason why I got sleep was because it was like 9 p.m. so I wanted to get some sleep so we can actually enjoy seeing the scenery and stuff like that. So that's basically why I slept. It's 8 a.m. at the moment, so we'll have plenty of daylight hours to actually see the map and stuff like that as it is. So let's head on this way and get back on the highway. Also topped up our gas tank as well, so we should be good for a while now. The only downside is we can only go 65 for doing the online missions and stuff like that, so it's going to be a little bit slower than our usual jobs, I think. So it's probably going to be, I don't know, just a little bit slower, but we'll make do for what we got. And I think as soon as we get in there, it won't be as bad. We won't have that long of trips between towns. This one's like, I think it was like 170 miles or something like that, so it's a little bit of a longer one. We'll try to keep it around 100 just to get the bare minimum one requirements, but as long as it's 100 or over, it should be fine. Okay, we're entering Iowa, so a little bit of congestion. Don't really have anywhere to... That truck should have been in this lane, I think. But yeah, it's mostly farmland from what I've experienced, at least on the west side of it. Or pardon me, east side. East side. I haven't been on the west side yet. Okay, car's taking off that way. Yeah, we're only going 65. It's very unfortunate that's the cap that we get. I wish we could go like there was no cap or anything like that, but I'm sure they're doing it for competitiveness and making sure that it was more fair for everyone, though. Other than that, I have no idea why they would cap it, but that's alright. We'll take our time, we'll enjoy the scenery. Looks like there's a lake to our right side. Alright, so I actually took a little bit of a longer job by accident. Well, not really by accident, but there wasn't many other opportunities to actually drive 100 kilometer or miles. We need to think we need to go this way. I'm just hoping that I'm going the right way. Yeah, it looks like I am. Alright, so yeah, there was one that was under 100 and that wouldn't have done, so there was the next best one that was 200 and something, so we took that one instead. We're delivering guardrails, so yeah. It's not exactly a great paying job. It's only 6,000, but it will do. We are going to a town that we haven't explored yet, so that will help. And then we'll see if we can't get another town or two next episode. But this is basically what it looks like. There's like flowering trees and stuff like that in some of the fields. Or it's not really fields, but like some of the areas and stuff. It's really cool. There's a little bit of geography on this side. There's like hillsides and stuff by the looks of it. On the other side, when I was doing the event last night, just to see what the DLC was like, it was mostly flat, so I'm just like, oh, it looks a lot like Nevada or Kansas, but you know, there's a little bit of difference by the looks of it. Okay, I'm gonna get in this other lane because I don't know if he's gonna need that lane to turn in here. Maybe not. Better safe than sorry, right? But yeah, it's I've noticed that they're growing a lot of corn. Lots of corn. I think one of the other states that we're in were growing a lot of corn too, though. So, but oh, look at the old machinery there. But yeah, it's, you know, it has vibes as of basically like Nebraska and Kansas, but it's also got a different foliage and some different landmarks as well. So it does kind of feel like it blends in, but then again, I haven't never been to the Midwest, so I really don't know what it's actually like, but overall, I mean, it's nice. It's a good balance with trees. Okay, so I got our delivery done. Just a little bit off camera, but not too much. We did cover a lot of the road and stuff like that. I was looking at what jobs we still have to do, like what cities, and we have this one down here. I can't really pronounce the first part, but that one, and there's Manson City nearby as well. So if we go to our map, what we're going to be doing next episode, if I can get a job going to this town, then we'll do that one, and then we'll head to this one, and then I think from here we'll either go to here, or we could do something like that. I think that's about 100 miles from these two here, so that should work. And then there is another one that goes from here to here, so if we can get those two locations, that would be perfect for what we needed. So this is definitely over 100. That was about maybe 150, 160 maybe. And then from here to here is about 100-ish, maybe over 100. So either way, if we can get a job going here, that would be perfect. And then we can get that city and then going back that direction. But that's the plan at least. Overall, first-hand experience, I like it. It's a little bit different than the others, and it's still a lot of farmland, not too much to kind of notice, but I did drive through one of the towns, this one that we're in right now, through one of the residential areas, and a really great amount of detail that they've been adding to it. Almost kind of makes the game feel like on the other side from like where Californian stuff is, that it might have a little bit too much detail now. So I don't know, maybe they can work on the detail. I know that they upgraded Californian stuff not too long ago, but yeah, I think they've basically gotten better at detailing and stuff like that, so maybe they can work on the other states. But other than that, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, rate the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.